Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You join us for this T20 between New Zealand and West Indies. I'm Mike Atherton and...
They're going to have a bowl. Not too surprising given the conditions.
Hossain has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
Wait!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Wait!
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yes!
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Waiting! Wait on!
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
End of the over. New Zealand are none for one. Joseph into the attack now from the pavilion end.
Wait!
Straight to the fielder.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Wait on! Yep!
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yeah!
Big edge.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin.
Yep.
Only a touch full and put away.
That one had all the ease and elegance of this batter at their best. Driven perfectly down the ground for 4.
Yeah!
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Huge edge.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yes!
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Wait!
Brilliant diving stop.
Yep!
They'll get at least one.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Joseph from the pavilion end.
Wait on! Yeah!
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
Wait!
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
well placed. Should get a single.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Allen shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
5 runs in that over. New Zealand are 1 for 28. Massive edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Williamson gets off the mark.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Wait there.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yeah.
Hussain has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Yeah.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
Yeah.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Wait.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big score, but not to be.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Wait there.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yes. Wait there.
Times it nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yeah.
Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait on.
Just threw the shot too early.
Waiting. Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Wait
The
there.
right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes. Yes.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Floated that one up. Hit it well, but couldn't beat the field.
Waiting.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Wait on.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
5 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 2 for 62. Myers, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Waiting.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yes. Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait there.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Yes. Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Wait. Yeah.
Quick onto that in the infield. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Waiting.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 2 for 79. Edged it.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
Great shot, great timing.
That's one from the textbook. Driven through the covers and they can really enjoy that one. No need for the fielders to chase it.
Waiting.
Floated that one up and hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait.
Right in the slot, probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
4 runs added there. New Zealand are 3 for 83. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Wait. Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
All of that.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yes.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over. 9 off it. New Zealand are 4 for 92.
Yes.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yes. Yes.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wait on.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Wait there.
End of the over. 6 off it. New Zealand are 4 for 98.
Yes.
Time that brilliantly.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Yep. Yes.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Right in the slot, probably hit too hard, crunched it straight to the fielder.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Great shot through the gap.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Over. New Zealand are 4 for 170.
Yes.
There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Edged.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Ballers in.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
White.
Straight to the fielder.
Yes. Catch it.
Got that away nicely.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 4 for 130. Bowler is confident on this one.
Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
To the bowler. Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Really good innings to bring up the half century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Good shot, a beauty.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
White.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 4 for 138.
Yeah.
McCoy, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Chapman will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Drives and misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep. Catch it.
They'll get at least 1. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
End of the over, 8 off it. New Zealand are 5 for 146. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Waiting. Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary. Judging by shots like that, they're looking pretty keen to get their 100. A massive blow.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. McCoy to bowl the last over.
Wait on it.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Santner shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yes.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. And that's the end of the innings. West Indies have been set a target of 175 runs.
Yep.
Nice shot off the front foot. First ball of the innings and off the mark.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Williamson, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicely played.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Catch.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Wait on. Yeah.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keep out.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Beaten on the drive.
Oh, yes. Nice.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
No.
There's a chance if this hits.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Myers got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Charles gets off the mark.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Mayers didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
21 runs added in that over. West Indies are none for 38.
Keeper.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Ball it in. Yep.
Times it nicely.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Catch.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery and a well-timed shot to the fielder.
Yep. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
That's the over. West Indies are none for 49.
No interest in that one from the batter. Bolts will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
This should be close.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. That's right off the meat of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yeah, yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Yep.
Caught, gone.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Nice shot.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Out. Good catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
King comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
King takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Quick onto that in the infield.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder. Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Sodhi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
The well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Great shorter ball, well played though, didn't flinch, was able to leave the ball comfortably, and that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Yeah.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yes, yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Yep. Yes.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Gone. Excellent catch close to the bat.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Powell,
Yeah.
whose first task is getting themselves settled. There'll be 1 run here for them. 6 runs added in the over. West Indies are 4 for 114.
Yeah.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Oh, well bowled.
Beautiful, slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
Super piece of timing.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Yeah, yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Immaculate timing there.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yeah, yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
The keeper. Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Hold on.
bowling right through the defences.
Nice bowling.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. West Indies are 5 for 141. High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bowler. Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler. Yep. Bowler. Yes.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring. 9 runs added there. West Indies are 6 for 150. Sodhi from the pavilion end. Time that perfectly.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out. That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Yep, yep.
Massive chance.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Straight to the fielder. Sodhi ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Yep. Yep, yep. Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Get on. Go.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. Over. West Indies are 6 for 171. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
Wait there.
Super shot.
Yep, yep.
And that marks the end of the match. The West Indies have taken the victory. The batting side have fallen.
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.